What do you expect to see in 2025?
We have, and this word may get overused, there is an amazing opportunity coming. This market presents people that have waited a long time to move. It presents the opportunity of lower interest rates that will drive velocity. We've seen over the last few years transactions really fall off nationally and locally. We're down about 2% from last year. But next year, I think what we're going to bring out is more inventory, and that'll grow the transaction flow, and we're going to see a lot of movement in the market. So 25 promises to be very good for both buyers and sellers.
Yeah, I think there's so much good content in there. First and foremost, I think it's important to differentiate. When we talk about the number of transactions being down 2%, that might not sound like a lot, but we have to understand that every year since 2020, we've been down more and more and more. So when you compare it back to what a normal market looks like, the number of transactions is low. And that is so, so important. Also, this idea of the interest rates going up. There is not a real estate economist out there that's going to argue with the fact that the minute those rates go down, that we have all these people sitting and waiting on the fence post that are going to dive in, which is one of the reasons why we are trying to encourage some of our buyers that now, I know the rates feel ugly. I know that feels a little bit difficult, but if you can get in now and then refinance at that point in time, then you're going to be in a position that you're better versus waiting for the rates to come down and then have the price go up. And as I tell people, you might be paying the same price for the same house. You just spent more on it and you didn't get as much equity along the way.
You just made a phenomenal point. And that is, you need to be starting now. Buyers and sellers right now need to be meeting with their agent, especially one that knows what they're doing like you. I always say that our value is not in setting up searches. Our value is not opening doors or driving someone around.
I like to tell people that I have in my life worked in a restaurant. Right now, I don't.
Exactly.
But the order taker is not where our value is.
No, our value begins in that consultation. And that consultation for me can happen at any time. Yeah. It could happen a year before they actually decide to go out there and buy. The thing that we can do best for our clients is help them come up with a plan. Consult with them what they should be doing to their home to prepare it to sell. Consult with the buyer, get them with a lender, introduce them to your team, get them ready to be a confident buyer. And right now, I think the way that buyers are looking at this market is they're not looking for that 2-year investment flip move. They want longevity in their home. So one of the most important things I think to do is to really focus on how you live in the home and how you live outside the home. What do they really need? What do they want? And that's where the consultation comes in. And that's where I know that you're very good at in helping the client make the best choice and time their move for their needs.
Right now, we're towards the end of the year. As we look towards the next year, knowing that spring market is a time that A, comes very, very quickly, and B, is a time that a lot of our buyers and sellers like to be active in the market, what should they be doing right now?
They need to be talking to you. Can I just be frank?
Just me. You heard it here, everyone. He said it. Just me, nobody else.
They need to be talking to a realtor. Yep. It is never too early. I can't overemphasize this enough. You need to be talking to them early to figure out what that plan is. A confident buyer, a confident seller that understands the market, that understands what they need to do to accomplish the goal that's best for them and their family. That's what they need to do. Are you having conversations already?
100%. I've spent the last few months, I will spend Q3 and Q4 and the first month of the new year doing that more than anything else. Having conversations, because what I want to do, and I tell you, this happens the same time. People get referred to me. I say, fantastic, let's set up a consultation. They said, no, I'm actually going to be next year. Why don't we wait till January or February? I urge politely and persistently that we have an initial conversation now so that we can talk about their timeline and what they want to accomplish, because what they don't have is they're thinking about their specific circumstances. They're not thinking about the market conditions and the things that we can be doing to prep right now to put them in the best position possible, because their timeline may work against the market and work against their goals. And if I can get some insight on that and add that, we can put together what's going to put them in the best position possible. So an early discussion, in my opinion, 1000% is absolutely the most important thing in anybody looking to do real estate in the next year.
100%. Solution oriented and really laying the landscape. And, I'm never one to be afraid of predictions. We are in this business. We are sitting in the business. We know the business. So it's okay to make a fact-based prediction. We need to be there for our clients and help them understand what the future may hold for the market and how that impacts their timing and what they need.
Yeah, that's the point in my discussion where I pull out my crystal ball and I look into it, and I hope a lot, based off of 23 years of experience, that I've got a good vision on it. But no, I think that that's so right. And it's funny because I think a lot of consumers, I think it's a respect level. They're afraid of engaging us too early, that it feels, I have so many clients say to me, Amanda, I don't want to waste your time. I'm not ready. It is not a waste of time. It is imperative for me to be able to do my best job is to be as involved as early as possible. I have certain clients that I start 3 years in. I have certain clients that I start 3 days in. There's everything in between. But the more time and understanding we can have of what our consumers are looking to accomplish, the better job we can do and the better we can articulate to put a great plan. I said, there's been never a point in my career that I've ever called myself a salesperson. I promise you, I can grow a fin from my back. I can negotiate with the best of them. I can do all that. But my value to my clients, I should never be negotiating with my clients. My value to my clients is all of the advice, the counsel. I'm a consultant. I'm an advisor. I'm those things. And give me the opportunity to do those. That's not wasteful at all.
Honestly, that's what makes you so great. I mean, the epitome of a great realtor to me is all about demonstrating care, duty, loyalty, and skill. How you work with your clients, how you fiercely negotiate to give them the best result for them. It's all about them. That's what I love about you.
I'm going to tear up here, guys. Getting a little emotional, and I'm not an emotional person.